Hi parents, it's Chris from SherryandChris.com, and I wanted to talk to you about something near and dear to my heart. It's the reason Sherry and I got involved with kids' fitness program 25 years ago. And what it has to do with is some statistics that have been out there for many, many years, probably 30, 40 years. They haven't changed much. And what it is that 70% of kids are going to quit playing sports by the age of 13. And that's through a national study. They've been tracking this for a long time. It's kind of scary when you think about that, because at the same time, our children, their generation is the first generation predicted not to live as long as their parents. So they're more sickly and they're having more health issues. Now, why are they dropping out of sports? It's pretty simple when you ask the kids. It's not fun anymore. And why isn't it fun? Probably the biggest thing is, many, many years ago, we grew up playing sports in neighborhoods, right? We had control over the sport. We made it fun. We changed the rules. We adapted it to what we wanted it to be. You don't have that anymore. It's dictated by adults. Not only by adults, it's dictated by adults that don't exercise. They won't even do this stuff, and they're telling kids to do it. And they're not making it fun for kids anymore. That's one thing. The other issue is competition. Compete, compete, compete. You know what? We're just starting kids out way too early. We're taking the fun factor out of it. We're taking it out of practices. And the kids know it, and they're just like, why should I do this? This isn't fun. Especially when they can play video games that spurs in their brain everything that they want it to do, right? They get so excited about playing games. They can win when they want. They can restart a game when they want without adults supervising it and throwing their 2 cents into the mix. So the big thing that I want to kind of talk about is, what can you do about it as a parent? There's a number of things. First is, set a good example. Not only, yes, you can get your kids started in sports, but make sure you're active. Get your family active, not around sports, but just fun play activities like you did when your kids were 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, they were much more creative. They wanted to get involved, and you let them take it on. Let them do it again. And I know when they get to the middle school years and high school, sure, they're not going to want to hang out with their parents. But if they see you exercising and participating in activities that keep you fit, they're more apt to do it. That's one. Two, say no. I can't tell you how many parents we've consulted with that have their kids not in one sport, not on one soccer team, but 2 indoor leagues, and then a travel team, and then this. And you ask them to go, oh, they wanted to do it. That's truly not, that's not really true in some cases. I find that a lot of parents get wrapped up in the social aspect for themselves when they have their kids in these programs. So it's hard for them to disconnect. They want to meet up with the parents, and the kids are stuck in these programs. The kids also don't know how to say, I don't want to do it anymore, without feeling guilty like they're letting you down. Say no. You don't have to have them in all these programs. The third thing, balance out their life. They don't have to do just sports, and especially not just one sport. Let them do multiple sports. Let them test out individual sports on top of team sports. They don't have to play soccer because Johnny down the street is playing soccer. Let them test out a lot of things. Not only that, get them involved in the arts. Get them involved in music. Get them involved in drama. Then they are not tied, especially their personality is not tied to one individual thing that they're defining themselves by. Let them be broad in what they're doing. And then when all's said and done, parents, make sure they're having fun. Ask them, see how they're doing with it. And you know what? If they don't want to do it anymore, don't sit and stand over them going, you started this, you're going to finish it. That's not the best way to do it either. Find something else that they want to do physically that will keep them fit and keep them moving. You'll be better for it as a parent, and your child will be healthier mentally and physically. I hope this helped. This is something that's very passionate, that Sherry and I are very passionate about. Please leave your comments, and don't forget to tell us some of the experiences you've had as a parent with sports, either positive or negative, and how you dealt with it. And if you have time, please check us out at SherryandChris.com, on our Pinterest page, on YouTube, and on Instagram. Thanks again. See you soon.